Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats, and I'm back with a different kind of video. Yeah, you're gonna notice the background here is just a little bit different. You can tell I got my NECA figures and stuff. There's a reason for that. I'm kind of undertaking a new project, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna be getting in 4Ks and stuff, and I got plenty of stuff coming in next week that I'm really looking forward to do. I mean, stuff I can't wait to get so I can talk about it. I'm just so happy. And right now is, it's kind of kind of a middle ground, I think, as far as like physical. Well, I'm getting to a point. I'm getting tired of saying physical media, but like movies, movie collecting is concerned and stuff. And one of the things that I'm undertaking a new project, and that project is, well, if you guys have been following my channel for quite a while, you know that one of my things that I've been doing for a very long time is taking my movies and sleeving them. Hang on a second, let me reach over here. Like, for example, we got Tales from the Hood 3, you know. Well, the thing is for a very long time I've been doing that, and here's the thing: a few days ago, I decided to. Well, I got the new double feature of Dark Knight of the Scarecrow coming in from VCI Entertainment. I got that coming in, but I took my Blu-ray of Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, and I was like, I'm in the mood to watch it, so I popped in the player, started watching it, and it started messing up. And I tried cleaning the disc and everything else, and it just the disc is ruined. And I tried a couple of more titles, and it turned out it was doing the same thing with those. And so I realized, like, okay, you know what? I started to realize, maybe sleeving my movies isn't really the best option to go if it's actually starting to ruin the disc. And I mean, dude, we're talking Blu-rays here, so I mean, it's like, that's not a good sign. When it's ruining a Blu-ray, that's not a good sign. So I am undertaking a new project in that I am going to, well, here's one of the ones. I had to rebuy this. You're next. And you can see, like, I recase, I put in a new case and put in a protective case and stuff like this. And this is going to be what I'm going to start doing. Now, this is going to be a very long project. It's going to be a very involved project. It's going to take a long time to get this done. But I'm bound and determined I want to work on this and I want to do it. Now, this is the thing. Like, this isn't my copy of Your Next. I had to rebuy this. Excuse me. And I know people out there are going to be, well, dude, Second Sight put out a 4K and stuff. I know that, but here's the problem. Right now, with all the other stuff I've already got pre-ordered, and then now too, I'm going to have to buy. I got, I used up most of the cases I had saved up, but now I have to buy new cases. Plus, also too, I found out that now I can get the black Blu-ray cases, which, just what can I say? Black is my favorite color. So now I want to start putting them. I want to take them and put them in black cases. And so, so yeah. So right now, just on Blu-ray, Your Next on Blu-ray is just going to have to do for now. Consider everything else I've already bought, everything else I got coming, and then also too now undertaking this new, putting them in black cases and things like this. And but yeah, this is, like I said, this is going to take a lot of time, and it's not going to be cheap to do it. But I'm bound to determine I want to do this because I don't want to leave my movies in sleeves anymore. I just want to, I want to put them in cases. I want to store them nicely, protect them as best as I can, and and honestly, it's not a bad deal. I mean, let me show you a couple of ones that I've done, and in my opinion, this looks gorgeous. I mean, this looks sexy. Now, okay, I know this was coming out on 4K, but I'm going to kind of hold off on this one. But I do have the Blu-ray. This is Dracula's dog, but it actually goes by the name of Zoltan, Hound of Dracula. Now that's getting ready to come out on 4K. I believe it's next week, but I'm going to kind of put the hold on that for just the time being and just kind of live with my Blu-ray for now. And honestly, that's not a bad way to go. I mean, look at that. That looks sexy to me. I mean, that looks sleek. I like that crisp, clean look to it. Everything else, it's nice, it's protected, keep it on the shelf, everything else. And look at that artwork. I mean, is that cool or what? You know, sorry about the bandage on my finger, but anyway, but yeah, I mean, look at that. That is cool. I like the way that looks, you know, and that looks cool. And I like the idea of being able to display my movies like this, you know. Another one here that I think looks really nice. Look at this, The Devil's Nightmare. Look at that. I mean, I just think that that looks awesome, and I want to do my movies up this way and stuff. And another big thing that got me onto this was, you know, I realized that I have movies on Blu-ray that are out of print and hard to find. Now, you know, yeah, sure, they could always come back later at some point, but it's like, you know, right now I have these, and I think it would be stupid not to take care of them, not to, not to treat them well and keep them cased and keep them protected and everything, because these are movies that right now people would give anything to get a hold of. Case in point, Kevin Smith's movie Dogma. I am so fortunate to have found this and got it when I did. And, you know, I got the Blu-ray of it and everything else. And there are so many people out there right now that want this movie. And if they're lucky, they might be able to find, you know, the full screen version DVD of it. And if you're really, really lucky, you'll find the 2-disc DVD version of it. But I was so lucky in that I was able to get this on Blu-ray. And I have this and I can watch it. Unfortunately, so many people don't have that option. And the idea of leaving it in a sleeve for another second where the disc could potentially get damaged, that was just a big no for me. You know, it's like I need to protect this movie and everything else and keep it safe. So I put it in a brand new case. Everything else put in a protective case. So there you go. So this is safe. You know, like I said, anything can change. You know, like you never, anything can happen. But you know, just right now, I'm just, you know, I have it. I'm lucky to have it, so best thing to do is protect it and keep it as best condition as possible. Look at these movies. These are movies everybody's talking about that, you know, I mean, you got to really look forward to try to get. 28 days and 28 weeks later. I'm blessed to have these. And the idea of leaving them in sleeves so that they can get scratched or ruined or anything like that, it's like, I can't do that, you know? And these are movies, like, people would give anything to have these movies, you know? And I'm lucky that I got them and that I can watch them. And so that's what I'm saying. I mean, I think you get the point, but, you know, like, just here you go. You know, some movies that everybody wants. Another group of movies that everybody wants. I got Sleepaway Camp. 1, 2, 3. I have the Sleepaway Camp trilogy, you know, and to leave them in sleeves where they could get ruined, I can't do that anymore, you know. So that's the thing. I mean, give these the preferential treatment, you know. Protect these because, you know, I don't know how long it's going to be before these ever get released. I know I heard the story that Kino now has the rights to them, but Kino is not really in a great hurry to do anything with these. No 4Ks or even re-release them on Blu-ray or anything like that. So it's like, for right now, this is it. So, you know, I need to count my blessings while I got them. So that was a lot of it. You know, just protect the movies I already have. And there was like another thing though too, you know, I mean, I think, you know, like I said, going back and looking at some of these, I mean, look at that. And it's like, in a way though too, it's a nice way to display standard editions, because here's the thing. While we are getting new movies, new stuff on Blu-ray and 4K and stuff like that, you know, I mean, we got some great stuff coming. I mean, hell, just, you know, we just got the announcement that we're going to get Mike Flanagan's movie Hush put out on 4K in November. By the way, I already had that pre-ordered. I got that. You know, there's no way I'm passing that up. It's a genuinely good movie, and you know, man. And the fact that Netflix just dumped it like garbage, that was stupid of them to do, But yeah, but I mean, you know, we got so much good stuff coming. But at the same time, though, one of the big things I'm kind of noticing is we're not getting as much as we should be getting. And a lot of the reason for that is because instead of like going after trying to get new movies out on 4K and stuff like this, there's a lot more attention to just, hey, let's just take a lot of the stuff that's already been put out and just repackage it, just give it a steel book or give it a like a collector's edition and stuff like this, and it's like, and you're just shelling out more and more money just for the case. Now, I mean, granted, if you're a steelbook fan and you love it, and I mean, this is a great time. This is an amazing time. If you're a steelbook collector, man, this is the best time in the world to be a steelbook collector. Um, you know, but it's like, okay, like Scream Factory says, okay, we're gonna put out Escape from New York in a steelbook. We're gonna put out Krampus the Naughty Cut in a steelbook. It's like, I've already got those, and it's just, right now I just don't want to keep buying the same 100 movies over and over and over again. I want to keep, buying movies that I'm looking forward to, movies that I want to see, movies that I want to watch, movies that I want to keep in my collection, and build up my movie library. And I'm just, I just don't want to keep buying the same movie over and over again just because, oh, there's a new steelbook. Well, there's a new steelbook. There's a new steelbook. And Lionsgate is the biggest culprit of this kind of thing, because they do like, I mean, granted, it was nice of them that they finally put Wolf Creek out on Blu-ray and that they put Hannibal Rising out on Blu-ray. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah. I mean, thanks to Via Vision, I was able to get Wolf Creek on Blu-ray a long time ago. But also, too, it's just like, it just seems like, Lionsgate, you got so many movies out there that people are dying to have on 4K. You got the Saw movies, number 2 through 7, I think. Come on, man, give us the 4Ks of those. And it's just like, Blu-ray Steelbook. They're Rob Zombie movies, well, we'll give you another Blu-ray Steelbook of the Firefly trilogy. Or, how about another Blu-ray Steelbook of Blair Witch Project? Or, just on and on. And I mean, that just kind of seems like, but it's like they got Saw movies they could be putting out on 4K. They got Rob Zombie movies and, Kill Bill 1 and 2, Jackie Brown, all this kind of stuff, Tarantino movies and, stuff like Sin City, how about Sin City on 4K and all this kind of stuff, Kevin Smith movies, on and on. You get the point already. But, but it's just like, instead of that, it's like, well, let's just take the stuff that we already have and just keep repackaging it and keep reselling it and stuff like this. And it's like, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, and a big kicker too, though, was the whole Never Ending Story thing. Now, I love the Never Ending Story. I adore that movie. I went, my whole family and I, we went to go see it in the theater as kids and everything else. I have very fond memories of that movie. Yes, the horror scene in the movie is probably one of the most one of, if not the most heartbreaking moments in movie history. But still, it's an amazing movie, and I would have loved to have had that on 4K. But I'm sorry, folks, just $200. It's going to be over 200. It's like 180, then plus with the. It's going to be like 180, then plus with the shipping. You're looking at almost $210 for that, and I can't spare that. So I'm sorry. So it's like, so right now my $10 Blu-ray is just going to have to do for now. But that's what I was saying though. It's like, it seems like more attention. It just, like, let's just keep taking stuff that we already have and just keep repackaging it over and over and over again and just reselling the same thing. And I'm sitting here like, I mean, it's like, Shout Factory just made the announcement they're going to do these collector editions of Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal, and I'm like, I already have those though. I have them on 4K and stuff like this, and it's just kind of like, I just feel like I'm stagnating by buying the same thing over and over again. I love the Halloween movies, but I am tired of buying them. I don't want to buy them anymore. I want to start looking for new movies, new stuff that, movies that I genuinely want to watch, movies I genuinely want to own and have them so I can watch them when I want to. And I think a big step in helping with that is going to be, like, look at what you already have and appreciate what you already have and just work on that, keep that, protect that, and it's like, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at my library and stuff, and it's like, dude, I got a movie library that I know people would die for. People would kill for a movie library like mine. I mean, I'm sorry, I know that's a big bragging, but but it's true. And I think a lot of people feel that way. And I just, it just feels like such a disservice. It's like, I spent so many years, uh, you know, time, money, effort, and everything else to build my movie library. I don't want to say collection, I want to say library because that's what I got. It's a movie library. I spent so much time building my movie library, and I just, and and looking through, it's like, man, I got so many good movies. I got movies, I got movies that sadly other people don't have the chance to get, right? At least right now, unless they spend a fortune on it. Interesting story about this. Okay, these three movies, Sleepaway Camp trilogy, right? I went into one of my local bookstores one day, and they had all three of these. And technically, I bought these when I shouldn't have, because I was very financially strapped the day that I bought these. I went into my local bookstore, and they had all three of these sitting on the shelf. They had, two and three were $18 a piece, 36, yeah, $36. And then this one here, the first one, was actually only $8. So 36 plus 8, that's $44. So about $48, $49 with tax. And I really shouldn't have bought these, but it was the greedy part of me, the movie collector part of me, that really wanted these. And I was just like, I can't help it. I got to. And so I bought. I mean, I made out. I'm fine, obviously. But I bought these at a time when I really shouldn't have. And it's like thinking about it now, it's like, thank God that I didn't turn away from these. Thank God I picked these up when I did. You know, like $48, $49 altogether. That's tax included for all three of these movies. I am so lucky that I was able to find that. And it's like now, I just went into my local record store the other day. They had this one alone, and they want $130 for it. And so that's like a big thing that's like sticking in my mind. It's like right now, it's like, look at what you already have. Look at treasures that you already own and stuff like this. Movies that like people would give anything to have, and you got them. So, just so to me, that's kind of really important. Is like, that's something I think I really need to do, is to appreciate what I've already got, take stock of what I already have, and preserve it. And so that's going to be a big thing with me. I'm not giving up buying new movies or anything. As a matter of fact, that's my main goal. This is one of the main reasons why I want to do this, is so that I can buy more movies. I can buy more movies. I can filter out the crap, get rid of the stuff that I don't want, movies that it's like, I'm going to continue. I'm going to look at movies that I have, and if I watch something, it's, oh, that sucks, I'm getting rid of it. But if it's something I know that I'm going to love, I know I'm going to watch it over and over again, I'm going to keep it and stuff. But yeah, so anyway, and that's like another thing too. Like, I used to have all my stuff collected here. I moved it over to another shelf here. I got another shelf displaying it, because I know if you see the number of movies I got, this is going to take up a lot of room. So I'm going to have to figure that out down the road. I'm going to have to figure out new ways of shelving and stuff like this, ways to get new shelves and everything else, because this is going to take up space. But at the same time, like I said, I mean, that was kind of the big thing. I started doing this in the first place so I could save room, and I could buy more movies and save room. But it's like, not at the expense of ruining the movies. Not if I'm going to have to keep buying, and I'm going to have to like buy something like this again, and I'm going to have to settle for this because I can't afford, the newer 4K version of it. So I'm going to have to just settle for this for now. You know what I mean? So I think that that's a big step. It's like right now, take care of what I already have, preserve what I already have, save what I already have, and just work on that for right now. But I am still going to get new stuff coming in. There's, I got so much stuff pre-ordered and everything else, and I'm still going to be making videos on it when I get it. And I'm so looking forward to it. But it's just the idea of, like, these are like my children, man. Like, my movies are like my children. And I can't afford to lose them, and even if I got to give up, going for the fancy collector's editions and stuff like that, and just stick with a regular standard edition, it's better than not having it at all. So I would much rather just, work on this for now. So, but Anyways, yeah, this is just kind of an, as they say, off the cuff kind of video. I just wanted to talk about like what is going on right now. I still have, excuse me, like my dance card for September is pretty full. I got a lot of stuff coming, and I'm happy about it. But at the same time, I'm not going to be happy about it if I'm getting all this new stuff. Meanwhile, the stuff I already got is getting ruined. So, you know, I got to take care of my babies. I think everybody out there can understand that. So, and there'll be chances. There'll be other times. There'll be other times I can upgrade here and there, and I will do it. But it's just for right now. It's just I need to I just need to appreciate what I already have because I mean, like I said, I mean, for crying out loud, I know I got movies that other people would give anything to have. You know, so. So that's it. So yeah, this has been kind of a long rambling video and stuff, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what's going on. And so like the next video you see, so wait man, why the hell are there NECA figures? You used to have all his movies and stuff there. But yeah, just kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm up to and what's changing. So, but yeah, it just makes no sense to keep buying new movies and everything else if I'm just going to package them in such a way that they're just going to keep getting ruined. So I need to fix it. So that's it, everybody. So take care and, stay tuned. Next week, I got some videos coming, so that's going to be fun to look forward to. So that's it, everybody. Take care, my boils and ghouls. All of you have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Bye. Whoa.